Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Before I begin, here are my disclaimers. Today I am going to give you an update about RUIFENG Power interim report. RUIFENG Power Group Company Limited offers a range of businesses and services including design and development of cylinder blocks and heads manufacture, and sale of cylinder blocks and heads ancillary components such as bearing caps and flywheels, gasoline engine services to automobile manufacturers and engine producers. The skyrocketing stock price of RUIFENG Power. A year of unprecedented growth. RUIFENG Power Group Company Limited has experienced a remarkable 366% surge in its stock price over the past 12 months, making it one of the most notable performers on the market. Several key factors have contributed to this astronomical growth. Firstly, the company's revenue has skyrocketed by an impressive 33% in the last year and a staggering 82% over the past 3 years. This exponential rise in revenue has instilled confidence in investors, leading them to expect continued strong performance from RUIFENG Power. Furthermore, the company's strategic partnership with a Beijing-headquartered technology firm has opened up new avenues for growth. The agreement focuses on intelligent connected vehicle testing technologies, positioning RUIFENG Power at the forefront of an emerging and potentially high-growth sector. Additionally, the company's interim financial results have been nothing short of impressive, with a year-on-year increase in profit attributable to shareholders of 23.4%. This positive trend is further buoyed by the booming heavy-duty truck market in China, which has seen cumulative sales exceed 700,000 units from January to August 2025. These developments collectively demonstrate why RUIFENG Power's stock price has skyrocketed over the past year. As the company continues to navigate these emerging trends and capitalize on its strengths, investors are likely to remain optimistic about its future prospects. The primary drivers of revenue growth or decline can be attributed to several key factors. On the growth side, a significant increase in sales volume of key product categories such as cylinder blocks and ancillary components has contributed to revenue growth. The rise of new energy vehicles has also driven demand for these products, with an annual growth rate of 40%. Additionally, expansion of production capacity and increased demand for electric vehicle market have further boosted revenue. On the decline side, a decrease in sales volumes of iron cylinder blocks and an increase in proportion of aluminum cylinder block sales, which have lower revenue, have contributed to revenue decline. Furthermore, a lower average selling price of cylinder blocks has also had an offsetting effect on revenue growth. Net income and profit margins. Overview. The company's net income experienced a significant increase of 23.4% from RMB 14,062 to RMB 17,350. However, this growth was not mirrored in its profit margins. The gross profit margin decreased by 0.6 percentage points, PPT, to 11.3%, while the net profit margin dropped by 0.1 PPT to 3.2%. The reasons behind these changes are attributed to various factors. Notably, other gains and expenses surged by 265%, finance costs rose by 22.2%, and income tax increased by 2.2 times. These significant increases in expenses likely contributed to the decline in profit margins, despite the increase in net income. The company's financial performance indicates a consistent generation of positive operating cash flow. In 2024, the net cash generated from operating activities was RMB 20,095, while in 2025 it increased to RMB 9664. This trend suggests that the company is efficiently managing its operations and generating sufficient cash to cover its expenses, indicating a healthy financial position. The company's debt level has experienced significant changes over the past period. Non-current liabilities have risen by approximately 9.8%. While interest-bearing borrowings have increased by 22.2% and 16.2% respectively. The total debt has also seen a notable increase of RMB 51.4 million. Furthermore, finance costs and interest on bank and other borrowings have both experienced significant growth, rising by 22.2% and 20.3% respectively. These changes indicate that the company's debt level and interest expenses have undergone substantial shifts. The company's financial summary reveals a mixed performance across various segments and regions. Notably, cylinder heads experienced significant growth, with a 65.5% increase in revenue and 70.8% rise in sales volume. The new energy vehicles segment also performed well, although specific figures are not provided. On the other hand, cylinder blocks saw only an 8.9% revenue growth, partially offset by lower average selling prices. Ancillary cylinder block components and others experienced a substantial 848.6% revenue increase, but their sales volume declined by 51.2%. Regionally, Asia-Pacific led the way with a 12.6% revenue growth, followed closely by Europe at plus 13.4%. The Americas saw an 11.1% increase in revenue, while Africa and Middle East experienced a more modest 11.5% growth. Management is optimistic about the company's future prospects. They plan to focus on innovation and adaptability to explore new opportunities, while increasing investments in research and development to meet growing market demands. Despite challenges from electrification, management sees significant potential for growth in cylinder blocks and heads. The company aims to provide customers with economical and reliable products through its competitive strengths, positioning itself for long-term success. There were no significant acquisitions or divestitures made by the company in the given period. This indicates a stable financial strategy with minimal changes to their assets and investments. The company has a history of paying dividends to its shareholders. This indicates that the company has generated sufficient profits and cash flow to distribute a portion of its earnings to its investors, demonstrating a commitment to shareholder value creation. That concludes the financial summary for RUIFENG Power. Feel free to comment below, and I will be happy to answer them when possible.